Right. Okay, hello YouTube, this is the D.B.T Gamer Show, episode 46, part 2. And we're still reviewing Mario Kart 64 for the Virtual Console. Now if you haven't watched part 1, you've missed most of the review. I've already reviewed most of the game in part 1. I've already reviewed the graphics, the multiplayer, the controls, the gameplay, the music, and all the good stuff about this game. So if you missed part 1, you missed all that stuff. Anyway, let's pick up where I left off. I was just about to say the bad stuff about this game. Now, when I played the N64 version as a kid, the N64 version, I had no complaints about it. But the Virtual Console version, I had quite a few complaints. So, when Nintendo remakes games onto the Virtual Console, they try and keep them exactly the same as they were on the original console. But on the but with Mario Kart 64, they changed a few things and they kind of screwed it up a little. The Virtual Console version's bad stuff. Well, first things first, this is the really annoying thing. They've made the game a lot harder. Winning those races is a heck of a lot more difficult than it was when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was an extremely good Mario Kart player. I also as good as my sister, but I was still pretty good. And I used to be able to get through Mario Kart 64 pretty easily. But the Virtual Console version has been made a heck of a lot harder, and it's a heck of a lot more challenging. It's kind of ruined the gameplay because the game isn't as easy as it was before, and it really annoyed me. And the other thing they've ruined is a special item, which is one of my all-time favourite Mario Kart items, is the red shell. Now, the red shell in the original N64 version worked perfectly, but in the Virtual Console version, they seem to have, I don't know what they've done to it, but they've seemed to have ruined the homing system on the red shell. On the N64 version, the red shell used to home in on your enemies, take them down without fail. But in the Virtual Console version, it doesn't seem to home as well as it used to do, and it can cost you a race quite a lot. So they've ruined the red shell and they've ruined the difficulty. Anyway, that's basically all the bad stuff about the Virtual Console version I can think of. The original N64 version, I can't think of any bad stuff at all because it was practically perfect. Anyway, let's rate these games. Now the N64 version, I give that 5 out of 5 because that was perfect. But the Virtual Console version, it's quite disappointing due to the fact that they changed the difficulty level and they ruined the red shell. Because of those key factors, I give the Virtual Console version a 3 out of 5. But I still give the original version a 5 out of 5. Anyway, my next review will be a really, really good game. I'm going to review the GameCube version of Legend of Zelda, The Ocarina of Time. That'll be my next review. So be sure to tune in for that. But until then, YouTube, bye-bye.